Hey guys, Shadney back, and I am excited to share with you the kit I have put together for this new series. We're talking about beginner scrapbookers and what are necessities for beginner scrapbookers to still be able to get really cool, really awesome layouts from not spending a lot of money. So what I've done is I put together a big kit. Yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it, you can go back and watch it. I just went over tools, like the basic tools in my supply kit that I'm going to be sharing with you. And then today I'm going to show you all the consumable product, like the paper and the stickers and all that stuff. So what I've done is I've tried to put a kit together using all stuff I've gotten at Tuesday Morning. And I know not everybody has access to Tuesday Morning, but it was the easiest way for me to be able to tell you spending wise to give a budget kind of idea. You can do the same thing with purchasing stuff from scrapbook.com, a cherry on top, Scrapbook Generations, anything like that, any websites. You were going to pay more money than what I paid for my kit because these are off-season items instead of the brand new items. But you can also order things or purchase things from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's especially. I've gotten a lot of stuff from there for super cheap. That is name brand. So those are other options. For today's, I'm just going to show you Tuesday Morning stuff because it was an easy thing for me to do. And I had several things from there that I either haven't used or haven't used a lot of, so that I can start with brand new product and kind of show you from starting from the beginning, like how many layouts and what kind of layouts you can get with this kit. So first and foremost, before anything else, I have picked a paper pad. And my paper pad looks weird because I've already gone through and decided kind of certain layouts I want to make to try to give you a ballpark of how many I think I'm going to be able to get out of this paper pad. It can be any paper pad that you like. Pick one that you like and that has a lot of usable pages in it for you. For me, Maggie Holmes paper pads always feel like they have a lot of really usable pages. She always, almost like every paper pad I've had, she always has a cut apart sheet, which is great. It's great to use as journaling cards. You can use it as layers when backing photos or fussy cutting and using as embellishments. There's always a lot of pages like that would make great backgrounds. Pages like this that would be great for fussy cutting, more backgrounds, stuff like that. Great embellishment building. These would be great for fussy cutting and embellishment building. So there's a lot of great options in this paper pad. And I've gone through and just ignore my notes and written down what I'm doing with each page so that I know I don't like try to double use a page and then realize I already used it, anything like that. And like I said, I wanted to try to give you a ballpark estimate about how much I think I'm going to be able to get out of this paper pad. Right now, it's 48 pages in it. If you wanted to stretch it as much as possible, you probably could get 48 layouts. I am not going to do that. I'm going to make sure that I'm still doing my layouts the way I do them. And you know, I like more is more. And I like lots of layers and everything like that. So right now, I know I can get 25 layouts out of this paper pad. I'm going to try to get 30, but we're going to go with 25 to start with. And then if we can go further, we can go further. These ones down here, these are all ones I've already picked for certain layouts. These down here are ones that have not been picked for a layout yet. I only have 5 left. So if we do get to 30, we're going to be pushing it really close. But these are going to be some really fun layouts. I'm really excited about what I have already decided on. So then I pulled out some 6x6 paper. You do not have to buy things from the same collection. This paper pad is regular. Oh, it's not on there. It's regular $6.99 at Tuesday Morning for 48 pages, which is a really good deal. This one these are both ones that I just happen to have that are brand new or almost brand new. I've used a couple pages out of this, and I think I've used one page out of this one. For the most part, they are brand new, which is none of my other paper pads are like that. I have one more that I'm going to show you in a second. They do not have to be from the same collection, just as long as you like them together and like the patterns and stuff together. Like, that's great. So that is the 6x6 I'm going to use. I've already picked two that I know a specific thing I want to do with, but for the most part, I'm just going to use them for layering and bits like that. One thing I wanted to show you in this one that was really cool is it has this page and it starts to repeat, so you get doubles of some of these letters, and there's 2 pages in here. So I'm going to fussy cut these and use them for some titles as well. I'm really excited about that one. So there is a 12x12 and a 6x6. I also went ahead and pulled in a 6x8 paper pad just so I had some more options and maybe I could stretch it a little further and get to 30 layouts. So this one is just a very simple basics. It is also Maggie Holmes. You don't have to choose Maggie Holmes. Go with whatever you like. I just know for myself, I really like Maggie Holmes paper. It's very usable to me in my style. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to pull out are alphabet stickers. And I am a little bit of a thickers snob, and I really just love thickers. But I do have a couple other things as well. This one is not thickers, it's Sticko brand. They are a pale pink. You can't see it very well, sorry. It's got a teeny tiny like text print on it, and then it's glittered over top. So I thought those would be pretty with these light colors. I also pulled in a neutral black. Oh, and I forgot to mention, okay, so this paper pad is $6.99. These each are $2.99 each. $1.49 and $2.19. And then I also pulled in these stickers because I thought they're neutral enough. These are my favorite stickers of all time. First of all, I've got like 5 packages of them. I just pulled out a brand new one so that you can see from scratch. Like, I tried to go with things that were mostly new so we could stretch it as far as we could. These are really nice because they are very neutral, but they are that white cream color, so you can color them in if you wanted to and change them up or give them a little bit of a different look. Then I went with a Thickers phrase set, which I didn't really have a new one that I liked that I wanted to pull in for this specific thing. So I pulled in this one. It was $2.49 at Tuesday Morning, and I've used a bunch of it, but it's still got a lot of really usable bits and pieces on it. It's got lots of numbers. It's got a few things that could be titles, a few little embellishment pieces. I also love these little plus signs, and then some more title items or options. I think this is from this collection. I'm not for sure. But again, it doesn't have to be from this collection. I think it just accidentally came. I think it's the same as this one because it has that one and then that marble and that. Yeah, it's definitely from that collection. Then the next one is this one, which is also Gather. I never scrapbook from one collection. I always pull things from all different collections. So it's kind of funny to me that I pulled a bunch of things from one collection that I didn't even realize. I really like these stickers. They've got alphas on the back. They've got a lot of icons. Oh, I didn't realize there was a piano. That's perfect because one of the pages I want to do has a piano. So that's going to be awesome. It's also got a lot of little pieces and labels, which is nice. And then like tiny words, stuff like that. Lots of things that you can like tuck behind photos and layer up, or just straight up embellishments. So I think that will be really great. And then the last one before we get into the sprinkly bits is this one. And I'm sorry, there's like a bad glare right there. Sorry. This is from the Carousel collection from Maggie Holmes. It was only $1.99. I have used a bunch of the letters. I mean, no, that's not real letters. A lot of the tiny words, but it's still a very usable collection. I love that it has alphabet in it, and it has all these hearts and stars. So that will be really great to use. And then now we're getting to the sprinkly bits. And if you followed any of my videos for any amount of time, you know I like to add a lot at the end, a lot of what I call sprinkly bits, sequins and enamel dots or Nuvo drops, stuff like that. So I did pull in a lot of stuff like that just because I know for my particular style, that's what I like. If you don't like a lot of dimension on your layout, you don't have to do a bunch of stuff like this. This is just what I know I will use. I got these brads. They are a summer collection. Obviously, this is not a summer collection, but a lot of these I think are very usable, like just the colored ones. That one could be pretty. It's got that mint in it. I think a lot of it is usable. Some of them are not, but some of them are. So that'll be a nice addition. I got some wood veneer. I have used some of these bits and pieces, but there's still a lot in there. I don't think I've used any of the hearts or stars, and it is a baby collection, but I think it is still very usable no matter what. It doesn't have to be for baby stuff. Although I do have a couple things that might be baby layouts because they're older India photos. Next, I pulled out this Truly Grateful. It's a waterfall pack. There's 3 separate pieces. This has wood veneer in it, and then sequins, and then little enamel hearts. So I thought those would be really great to add some different color and texture to the layouts. And then enamel dots. You know I've been slightly obsessed with Nuvo drops lately, and if you're investing in things, Nuvo drops are great. If you did end up doing that, the 2 colors I would highly suggest are Bubblegum Blush and Calming Aqua. Those would probably be the ones I would pull in for this kit. And maybe a gold glitter. But I'm trying to do things that are very accessible, and Nuvo drops you have to order online. I don't know anywhere that sells them in person unless you have an actual scrapbook store near you, which is not very likely, like not very many people do. So we are going with enamel dots, which are the same idea. And this is a nice pack that's got 4 different colors. I think a lot. I don't know that the red is going to go as well with this kit, but the rest of them I think are very usable. Lastly, for sprinkly bits, I got these sequins. There are some iridescent stars and circle, like round ones in there, as well as aqua and purple. They are $1.99, but there's a ton in there, so I think those will last really well and go pretty far. And then the last thing from Tuesday morning that I pulled in, because I have to have some sort of mist for splatters, is I got these Heidi Swapp color shines. They're hard to find, I'm sure now, but I did get them at Tuesday morning. I've seen several different mists at Tuesday morning over the years, and even like recently, but these I think I got right before Christmas. It was a 3-pack for $4.99. So I will pull those in. The green I probably won't use, but the blue and the gold will go well with this kit. And then I did pull a couple other things in that are cheap things that I've gotten. Not from Tuesday morning, but things that I think will be useful. These are from Dollar Tree. They are just little like enamel dots. They've got like holographic backing in just different colors. I think they'll just, I don't know that I'll use a lot of them, but they're there in case I want to. These are also from Dollar Tree. They are just little heart rhinestones. They're very dimensional. They've got a lot of texture for a page, or will add a lot of texture to a page, I mean. And obviously I've used a lot of them. They also come in pink and purple, I believe, but I just thought these would be a good color to go with this kit. And then lastly, from Dollar Tree, I pulled in some baker's twine. I don't know for sure that these are colors that came in one pack, but you can get baker's twine in 3 packs from Dollar Tree in the crafting section. Oh, so I just picked 3 colors that kind of went with the kit that might have come together. So there are those. And then these are not from Dollar Tree. These are really old from Michael's. Michael's used to carry buttons in their impulse section. In these, I have a ton, like in all the different colors that they used to carry. But I just pulled out, this is the only one I have still that's unopened and is in a new container like this. And I thought the white would go really well with everything else. You can also, buttons are just super easy and cheap to pull in to a kit. I also have like these buttons. They were 99 cents. And I'm pretty sure those are from Joann's. They're just cheap to find. And a lot of times you can pull buttons that, what I was really looking for was, buttons I had saved from my husband's shirts, like the extra buttons and stuff like that from tags, and I can't find what I've done with them, so I just pulled in this package. So I thought those would be great. And then that is it. And then, as I did show you before, that I have both of these stamps that will come into play in this. This one I think does go with this, yeah, because it's got the same marbled around the edge. It came from the same paper pad, or the same collection as the paper pad. This is from the All Heart collection. These I did not include in the price because they are part of my toolkit. But for all of this, actually not including the Dollar Tree stuff, if you include the Dollar Tree stuff, it's not very much more. It's probably about $45, including the Dollar Tree stuff. If not, it's about $40. So for all of that, about $40, we're going to get between 25 to 30 layouts, completely, totally finished, with lots of embellishing, very my style, where more is more. And we're going to try to show you that you can not spend that much. I mean, this isn't, I tried to go cheaper, but I just kept adding stuff because I have to have all the extra stuff on the top. But I did try to show you that you don't have to spend a whole lot to be able to build a big kit and get a lot out of it. And we will make really cool pages. They will not just be boring layers of paper and nothing else. So I want you to know you do not have to spend a lot to make really cool pages. And from here, we are going to go through, and I'm going to do process videos for all the pages that I do. And then at the end, which is, I mean, it's going to take a while to go through all of it, because if I'm going to get 25 layouts, it's going to be at least 25 videos. After they're all made, what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll do a kill a kit and show you what I have left of the kit, and a layout share showing you all the layouts I've made using the kit. So I can't wait to get started on this. It's like a really big challenge. I like having a challenge. So if you ever want a specific thing for me to do, feel free to leave me comments, because I wouldn't have even thought to do this except that one of my subscribers asked for it. I mean, didn't ask for this, but asked another question that led me into this. So, so yeah, I'm really excited to get started on this. And then along the way, I will also show you, oh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Along the way, I will also show you some, it's still shaking, some tips and tricks on how to stretch your stash and make your own embellishments and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really fun along the way, and I can't wait to show you all the layouts I'm gonna do. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and happy scrapping. Bye. Hey guys, Shadney back. I just had a really quick tip for that I meant to include in when I showed you my kit, when I built my kit and went over it, but I forgot. So another way to stretch your stash, and I mean, you could do this even if you don't print from home. I do print from home, so it's really easy to do something like this. But even if you don't, you can print these from your local printer or Walmart or Shutterfly or wherever. Free printables will help you stretch this to go further. These are free printables that I have on my website, not my website, I have linked, I'm going to link them below. Sorry, I'm kind of crazy. It's kind of late at night. I'm going to link them below, all these different ones. Every Monday I'm doing a sketch with, and most Mondays I'm going to have printables to go along with the sketch. This is the first Monday of June. This was the printables that went along with that. This was the printable for this week. And then these are the printables for next week. So they're not available yet, but I will go ahead and link. Actually, they are, I'm going to say they are available yet. I'm going to link them below anyways. It's not a big deal that you get them ahead of time. So it just gives you some extra labels, some little date spots, some tiny word stickers, and some little tiny embellishments. Same with these as well. And this one has some little tabs and like a title, which is kind of cool. Then this is an older one that I did back in November. If you print those, be sure to print them as 4x6. That's what the PDF is sized at. This PDF is sized at 8.5 by 11, so print it at 8.5 by 11 if you print this one. This one has a lot of journaling spots, embellishments, tiny word or tiny phrase strips, stuff like that. It is very Thanksgiving themed, but one of my layouts I think is going to be a Thanksgiving themed layout. I want to show you that you can do some themed layouts without super themed products, so and get the most out of your kit. So there is that free printable as well. And then the last free printable that I have to share for you that I haven't shared before, I made these labels. There's a bunch of different colors. Sorry, that page, oh no, it's one page. There's all different colors, and these are also formatted to 8.5 by 11. So if you print them at 8.5 by 11. I think there's 5 sheets. Yeah. So that would be really usable. There's a ton on there, so those will last a long time and save you a little bit of money. And then the other thing I was going to share is LA Studio also does a lot of free printables. There's all different labels. I've also printed some journaling cards from there as well. A lot of them you do have to pay for, but there are a good chunk that are free printables on LA Studio. So check them out as well. And then check below and I will link all of these that are from me. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy all the printables and get your kit ready to work through and get as many layouts as we can. So have a wonderful day and happy scrapping. Bye.